Hey, Mean Matt here, and I'm Killer Kyle. Welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury. Hey guys, me and Matt, Curly Kyle here. Round 2 of production videos. This time it's NXT in your house. This is gonna be awesome, man. I mean, last year, any indication, this is gonna be a fucking good show.
Oh, this will be absolutely amazing, I feel.
You got Michael Hayes as Doc Hendricks.
Yeah.
You got Todd Pettengill. Wait, as the guy of youth? I don't even know. I mean,
Another guy that found the fountain of youth.
you got the voice of Michael, or you've got the voice of Lord Alfred Hayes doing his, promotional consideration followed by, or whatever.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Yeah. So, this is gonna be a good show. I can't fucking wait. And you got some great matches, and there's gonna be one, obviously, we're gonna talk about that we really will enjoy, so
And geek out over.
hell yeah, let's get to it.
So up first we have a match with Mercedes Martinez against Xia Li.
Yeah.
Now this match basically is a grudge match, you could say, stemming from when Mercedes Martinez beat Xia Li in, I believe it was the first Mae Young Classic, the tournament,
Yeah.
and Xia Li has basically been out for revenge ever since, you could say, and with her character change, you could say, and completely going a different route. I don't really know if you would call it a heel necessarily, but it's like she's gone
Cuckoo Banana Band Cray Cray.
to the dark side, if you will.
Yeah. And I think that, and I've said this before, WWE has always had a lot of great Japanese wrestlers.
Oh, absolutely.
And so, to have a Chinese wrestler, or even two Chinese, if you want to talk about Ho Ho Lee, or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's in bad taste, but I mean, it's, if they didn't like it, I'm sure said they would say something.
Oh,
about
yeah.
it.
Full show.
But, it's going to be a good show, I think. So, Mercedes Martinez, one of the best wrestlers / fighters, If you look at what kind of chick that she can be in, and her match with Raquel Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. So, I mean, this is going to be a good match, nonetheless. As for a winner, it's going to be a tough call. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't be taking the easy way and saying that Mercedes is going to win. That's
Yeah.
really going to be up in the air.
Yeah, I mean, is Mercedes gonna, go, you could say 2-0 against Xia? Possibly. Is Xia gonna get that measure of retribution and avenge the loss, if you will? Potentially. I mean, you could literally go either way, and wouldn't hurt our feelings none.
I guess not. And now we have the match. Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. And yeah, no, this is gonna be awesome. And I've said it on here. You've got Trevor Lee, aka Cameron Grimes, taking on LA Knight, Eli Drake.
Dummy, yeah!
Yeah! And you got Ted DiBiase in the corner of Eli Drake in a ladder match for the $1 Million Championship.
I don't necessarily know if Million Dollar Man is going to be in LA Knight's corner. Like, this is to determine, like, who is worthy enough to, quote unquote, carry on the $1 million legacy, if you will. And for them to reintroduce the $1 million championship, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, they did it 2009, I want to say, 2010, somewhere in there, with, of course, $1 Million Man's son, Ted Jr., if you will. And, you know, he had the title, and of course, he was kayfabe dating Maurice at the time, and then, you know, that went for a little while, and then he eventually was like, you know, Dad, it's great you gave me, you know, I've got the title, and, you know, I'm your son, and whatever, but I want to, you know, earn a championship, you can say, and win a championship on my own, and so, you know, gave it back to him, or whatever, and then, you know, things went the way they went, and, you know, Ted DiBiase Jr. is doing his own thing. He's a youth minister or something along those lines. And so now that you've got, you know, LA Knight and Cameron Grimes vying to be the new $1 million champion, so to speak, and to carry on the legacy, it's like, okay, it's cool. Interesting. It almost seemed as if when $1 Million Man went out to the ring to watch LA Knight against, I can't remember who it was. It seemed as if $1 Million Man was disappointed in, like, how LA Knight conducted himself. And so that's why, you know, they're fighting for the $1 million championship and who will carry on that $1 million legacy and maybe be managed by $1 million Man, who knows. But yeah, definitely going to be a interesting match. That gold ladder, if you will, with the dollar signs on it, and it's like, huh, that's cool. But man, I tell ya, for, you could say, as old as that championship is, so to speak, Christ, it looks brand fucking new still.
Let me talk to you. So, you have these two guys, and, you know, who would have thought two of these guys from Impact Wrestling would ever come over to WWE or NXT,
yeah,
and be wrestlers. I mean, these two guys have really proven themselves, and I know that Trevor Lee, Cameron Grimes, whatever you want to call him, has had a great theme song, you know, and then it changed, and now he's all $1 million, whatever, and he's trying to get just Ted DiBiase's attention and everything, and shit, I don't even know. But I mean, this was coming. I hated his fucking gimmick in Impact with the hillbilly caveman. I didn't like it. Whatever. But you look at this guy, and it's like, okay, yeah, I know what he's doing. He's trying to be the, you know, getting the $1 million Man's attention, doing the basketball thing, doing this, doing that. He had the excitement with the house and the bidding and everything.
yeah,
And now we're going to see this match. And then you've got Eli Drake or LA Knight.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so he changed his name, but it's still the same fucking gimmick.
Yeah,
It's still the same gimmick he had in Impact and wherever else he wrestled. You know, I think this guy has it. You know, yeah, he's a 38-year-old man who had a great career, and he still got it. He still can do it. He still can be a good champion. Now, is it going to be for a $1 million championship? You know, who knows? He could be any champion. He could be North American. He could be Impact. He could be the NXT champion for all I know. I don't fucking know. But in this match on Sunday, do I think that he can win the new and improved $1 Million Championship? Yeah!
Yeah, I mean, what they're doing right now with Cameron Grimes is entertaining and it's really good. You know, talking about him being this, like, you know, self-made millionaire, if you will, and, you know, trying to get the leadership, the mentorship of $1 Million Man is pretty cool. And, you know, having us think that $1 Million Man is going to mentor, coach, train, manage Eli Drake was a nice little swerve as well. I honestly think LA Knight could benefit from this just a little bit more, in my opinion. That is not an insult, that is just a fact of life. And who knows, maybe LA Knight will go to the moon!
Speaking of Raquel Gonzalez, you've got the NXT Women's Championship on the line. Raquel Gonzalez versus Ember Moon.
Ember Moon. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, I think that the tag team that she has with Schultz Blackheart is a fairly good tag team. But when you look at Ember Moon and you look at what she had the first go around in NXT, it was great.
Yeah.
And then of course going into, I think it was Raw.
Yeah.
She didn't really have much. I don't think she even won a championship. So to me, this hasn't been done before. Yes, it has. But just think of what she could do with the title.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And yes, I know that her and Shotzi could be the NXT Women's Champions. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. But Ember Moon can actually pull it off. And I know Raquel Gonzalez, and I could say the same about her.
Oh, yeah.
She's teaming with Dakota Kai. And they already have been NXT Women's Champions.
It was a short run, but, you know.
So, I'm going to say Ember Moon. I like to see her as a two-time NXT Women's Champion. It's, you know, let's see where that goes. I don't know how long you can have Raquel as the NXT Women's Champion. She could have a lot of good matches with anybody.
Oh, absolutely.
But I'm still going to say Ember Moon.
As much as I would love to see Ember as Women's Champion again, with Raquel having literally just won the championship like a month ago, I say Raquel's going to win this match and retain the title to keep, you know, have a good run with the title.
Okay.
Yeah. Have a legitimate women's championship run, a long run, who knows how long it'll be, and then maybe at some point down the road, if she loses it to Ember, cool. If she loses it to a recently returned Io Shirai, cool. If she loses it to, you know, somebody else, you know, fine. It will be what it is. But for right now, I think, you know, Raquel's doing very well on her own with Dakota, but also, you know, defending the NXT Women's Championship, and so, yeah, I'm picking Raquel. A six-man tag team match featuring Legado del Fantasma, of course, Santos Escobar, Raquel Wild, and
Mendoza
against the NXT Tag Team Champions, MSK, and the NXT North American Champion, Bronson Reed. This is going to be a winner-take-all match.
Yes, in the spirit of the two dudes with attitudes versus Yokozuna and Owen Hart, you have the NXT Tag Team Champions and the North American Champion, although not the NXT Champion or whatever. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be interesting. I don't know how this is going to work, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I really don't. It's going to be something that's pretty much new. I mean, it's just crazy. And I think that Bronson Reed just winning the North American Championship shouldn't lose it right away.
Yeah.
And MSK is still one of the best tag teams, kind of, on NXT right now. I just don't see Raquel de Fantasma win this match. I think that, yeah, they're very good wrestlers. I think that's going to be a very good match. I just don't see them winning the tag team titles or the North American title.
Yeah.
That's just me. Now, is Santos Escobar going to win the championship at some point? Yes.
I believe so.
I just don't see it on Sunday.
Yeah. Like, MSK has been on a very good run as NXT Tag Team Champions. They got their just due, having, not really got a tag title opportunity in Impact, which is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Bronson Reed concluding his 14-year journey, winning the North American Championship. I don't see that team losing on Sunday.
No.
I mean, as good as, Santos Escobar and, the tag team of Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza is, have the MSK and Bronson, definitely Bronson for sure, run with the North American Championship for a little bit, and MSK run with the tag titles for a little longer, and then, when it comes time for them to lose, have them lose to either Legado del Fantasma or, whoever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be fun talking about this last match.
Yes, sir. Yes, the NXT Championship is on the line. You got Killer Karrion Kross, KKK, versus Johnny Gargano, Mr. Wrestling, versus
Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, this is going to be a good match. And I think that you look at these guys and you think, okay, yeah, Johnny Gargano is a Triple Crown in NXT. That's great.
Yep.
You've got Killer Kross. I think he's one of the best guys in the company right now, despite what others think.
Yes.
Pete Dunne, I'm not even sure if he won the NXT title. I know he was the NXT North American Champion.
Yeah, he was North American Champion of the NXT Championship, though.
Yeah. And then, of course, the guy that I think should win the title has never won the title. You've got from BC's own Kyle fucking O'Reilly.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be a good match. Adam Cole, of course. And I just think the way Adam Cole came back, they could have used it better.
Yeah.
And it happens all the fucking time. You have a match. It's a good match. It's a very good match. And despite what happens, sometimes you get a count out. Or a double count out. Or an interference that turns into it. It really pisses me off. They could have used Adam Cole returning after the match.
Yeah.
It was really fucking stupid. And they're throwing the chairs at everybody. It just didn't make any sense. And I think that Adam Cole is a good wrestler. I think that everything he has done is great. But the fact of the matter is they used it in a stupid way.
Yeah.
There was no reason for that.
Yeah.
And I think the fact is, too, is he gotta stop this bullshit.
Yeah.
There was a show, I can't remember what it was. It was probably a wrestling show many years ago, but they had like 4 or 5 disqualification matches. There was just no reason for that whatsoever. That's only a nitpick.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be a good match. I think that these guys, I don't even know who's gonna win, but if I were to pick, and yes, it's, 2 of the members of Undisputed Era. If it's not gonna be Adam Cole, then goddamn it, for the first time in his WWE career, NXT career, I want to see Kyle O'Reilly as the NXT champion.
How this match initially came about was, okay, as Matt mentioned, you have kind of mentioned, I'm going to go more in detail. So you have a triple threat match, Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, and Johnny Gargano. Whoever won would face Karrion Kross for the championship. Match is going along. Great match. Great, lots of technicality and moves, and, build it up very, very well. And then Adam Cole comes along and interferes and causes the match to be ended. Then later on, he's in the ring and he's calling out Karrion Kross. So Kross comes out and the 2 of them are back and forth, and Adam Cole's like, on your best day, you couldn't lace my boots and all this other stuff. And William Regal comes out and he's like, Adam Cole, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to weasel your way into a championship match, and I'm not going to have it. Karrion Kross just goes, Regal, shut up! We're going to do this. We're going to do this exactly my way. I want all of them. And Regal's like, okay, have at her. So, we got this match. 5-way for the NXT Championship. My heartfelt feeling is this. I don't want to see Adam Cole as champion again. I don't think Johnny Gargano deserves it. Pete Dunne, as much as he's overdue for another championship, I don't see him winning. So my pick is either going to be Kross retains, or if you have a new champion, Kyle O'Reilly.
Well done. Yeah, okay. That sounds good too.
Yeah.
But, so anyways, this has been the second Wheels of Fury episode. NXT in your house.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fucking amazing show, I'm sure. And yes, sir, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. And the fact of the matter is that, you talk about nostalgia, and you talk about bringing back a lot of the good shit that I enjoyed as a kid. I mean, you were probably still in diapers.
Dude, you're not that much older than me. Come on now.
Yeah, I know. So, this is gonna be a good show. I can't wait. And a lot of good matches that we did talk about. It's gonna be awesome. So, I can't wait myself. And the play-by-play should be awesome too.
Yeah. Matt's talking about when I was in diapers. Shit, when I was in diapers, Matt was probably at least 6 or 7.
Yeah, I was 5, but don't matter. Anyways, so for me, Matt, this is Killer Kyle, and we will talk to you next week. I believe it will be Hell in a Cell.
Yes.
My birthday will be coming up, and a few deep, but it'll be fun as well. So,
Yeah.
more matches to come from that.
Yeah.
So, we will talk to you next week. Deuces.
Until we meet again.